So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Gift, and today I'm just going to be sharing with you different strategies that I use to improve on my Duolingo English test. So guys, before I move on, I just want to say a very huge thank you to those of you that have subscribed to my channel. You guys are a very huge source of encouragement to me. I am really grateful and thankful to you guys, and also a very big thanks to those of you that have shared your questions, your comments. Folks, you guys are amazing. For those of you that still have questions or that will have questions during the course of this video, please leave your question in the comment box. So I'm going to be sharing with you strategies and tips that I use to improve on my Duolingo English test. So guys, the first thing I want to say is this, and I always say this to everyone: make sure that your incognito tab is on, because it's an easy way for you to quickly disable Grammarly and other plugins. Let me share my experience with you guys. On my system, I had Grammarly installed, and so Grammarly, for those of you that do not know, is an English app that helps you to correct your spellings, correct your words, that helps you check your grammar in summary. So guys, on my system I had Grammarly, and I've been practicing on my system for Duolingo English Test, and I was so confident. My score was bang, until I used my brother's system to practice for Duolingo English Test just one time. I noticed various mistakes that I was making that affected my score, and I was like, why is this happening? Those were actually the things that I needed to work on, but because I was making use of Grammarly, I was not able to identify those little mistakes, where to put your full stop, making use of a capital I instead of a small I, and so many other things, guys. So you want to make use of incognito tab to automatically disable plugins and pop-ups on your system, and then identify your weakness. You're not just practicing. For instance, my weakness was spelling, and I needed to work on that outside of Duolingo, outside of the practice test. So identify your weakness, guys. Find ways to improve on your weakness. It's not like you're not concentrating on your other areas, but you are also trying to increase yourself to a higher level. And so now to my next point, you want to be able to make use of apps that are outside of Duolingo, and that will lead me to my next video. I'm going to be showing you 5 top apps that I use, so you want to subscribe so that you could get the notification on that one. My next tip is going to be to set an actual date for your test, and that is one thing that helped me. I picked a date, whether random or not. I just picked a date, and I knew that this day I'm going to write my Duolingo English test. So I practiced towards that day. I was like, girl, you have 2 days, you have 3 days left, and you need to, work on this, tighten loose ends, practice and practice. Guys, keep practicing. Don't only practice on the Duolingo English test, practice on other apps, other stuff, on different areas, and then come back to your Duolingo English practices to see if your score has increased. So guys, when it's now the day of your exam, that is the day you have set up to write the test, please be faithful to it. When you set a particular date, you will give it all that you have. My last tip is, do not be afraid, because there's one thing being afraid does to you. It takes away your ability to succeed. Although fear helps you to know where you need to work on and the areas you need to focus on, but then if you do allow it to crumble you, you will get consumed. So guys, you need to work on your fear. I was so afraid to do my English test. I was like, will my computer stop working? Would there be no lights? Or will somebody come into my room even if I had told them not to come into my room? Will I look away from my computer? What I did for the test, as much as possible, was to identify my possible fears and work on them. So I told my people, yeah, I sent messages, try to push reminders for them, please do not come downstairs, please do not come to my room, Kate is writing an English test. Even when I was about to write my test, I sent them a message. I'm like, okay guys, I'm starting my test in the next 30 minutes. And what I also did was to put all my phones on plane mode, so I don't get any calls or any disturbance at all. So that's another thing. I also made sure that my system was charging. The battery is actually very good, but I couldn't take chances. Whatever mistake I made during my English test, one thing I never allowed it to do was to pull me off balance. When I was writing my English test, I was like, yo, I started this thing and I'm not going to let it, I've made a mistake already, I didn't know this one, but I'm going to move on. I'm going to be listing 5 top apps that I use to work on my Duolingo English tests outside of Duolingo. So guys, you want to subscribe, you want to share this video if it was helpful in any way. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.